Now walls. Walls also similar like beams. Okay. Calculation part. Okay. Sulfate of walls equal to thickness of wall plus unit weight of brick or density of brick. In kilonewton means unit weight of brick. Thickness of wall already given in the problem, 230 thickness or 9-inch wall. That means 9-inch wall that equal to 0.23 meters in meters into density of brick 20 kilonewton per meter cube, that equal to 0.23 into 20, that equal to 4.6 kilonewton per meter. Kilonewton per meter means UDA. Okay. These also same like beam length of wall. We have two types of walls. One is longitudinal direction wall, another one is transverse direction wall. In the longitudinal direction wall, the center to center distance, the wall is resting on beams only. The same like in beams calculation. This part is the length of beam, whereas the wall is resting on only the beams. The same length we taken. Okay, that means 4 minus 0.3 minus 0.3, that equal to 3.4 meters. Okay, next 3.4 meters into already we calculated the sulfate of wall 4.6 kilonewton per meter. 4.6 into 3.4 into same like 6 into 5. 6 into 5 means already we discussed it in 5 into 6 or 6 into 5. That means base 6 base 6 longitudinal direction. Okay, that means the walls 1 2 3 4 5 6 walls. How many longitudinal directions? 1 2 3 4 5 5 directions. 5 to 6, same like beams. Okay, like the transverse also same. 4 minus 0.15 minus 0.15, that equal to 3.7. 4.6 is the sulfate of wall into 3.7 into 4 into 4 in transfer direction, 4 base 4 into 7 total number of transverse lines is the 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. How many base? 1 2 3 4 28 walls in transverse direction. Next, columns. Number of columns, 35 columns are there as per plan. These total columns are 35. Okay. Next, the column size is 300 by 600 mm. Density of RCC 25 kN per meter cube, or unit weight of RCC. Sulfate of columns, that equal to 0.3 by 0.6 total in meters converted in meters into 25 into 35 total number of columns, that equal to 1757.5 kilonewton per meter height. Okay. Next, live load. Live load as per live load IS 1893 2002 part 1 class 7.3.2 page 17. Live load on roof equal to 0. Okay, roof live load is 0 because in roof there is no live load. Live load is nothing more movable furniture, dining, sofa sets. These are live loads. Okay, there is no live load on roof or any person moving. These are live loads. It is not moving on roof. The roof is nothing but topmost of the building. Okay. Now on floors in page 24 table 8 as per code, on floors live load is greater than 3 kN per meter square. We consider 50% of live load. Up to to 3 kilonewton per meter square, we consider 25% of live load. Above 3, we considered as 50% of live load. In this problem, they have given this live load value 4 kilonewton per meter square. That equal to 50/100 into 4. That equal to 2 kilonewton per meter square. Only consider 2 kilonewton per meter square. The total 24 into 16 is the site area, building area into 2 kilonewtons. That equals 768 kilonewtons. Is the live load on only floors. Roof is 0. Okay. Next, lumped mass. What is lumped mass? Lumped mass is nothing but column center to above floor column center. This in between this hatched position is the lumped mass. Okay. This column center position to below roof column center position. This totally we taken lumped mass. Okay, how many lumped mass are there in the 7th floor building? This is the ground floor. Below depth of foundation, this column also there. This column, half of the column, and above floor of the column. This is the one lumped mass. This to this 2 mass. This to this 3, 4. This to this 5. This to this 6. This to this 7. This is half position on roof. Okay. This half position, only half of the column is considered on roof. Okay. This is the lumped mass. Elevation part is the elevation part. Dead load on roof. Roof, we have dead load. Total weight of the load per story. Dead load plus live load. Live load is not considered as per code on roof. Only dead load. Live load is not taken. Sorry. Dead load only taken. Okay. Dead load already calculated. Roof plus beams plus columns plus walls. That means roof value 2323.3 already kilonewton we calculated. Beams is a longitudinal and transverse beams. Column means is the roof only half of the column is considered. Only half, lumped half of the column only considered on roof. Okay. That means the value is 157.5 into half of the column means 3.5/2. Okay. Next, this is the beams. Beams, we have two types of beams. One is longitudinal beam and the transverse beam. The value 469.2. The beam, sorry, this is the wall. 469.2 into wall means 3.5. Total height of the floor 3.5. Wall means the depth of the beam. Up to the depth of the beam we consider wall. Okay, depth of the beam is 0.45. 3.5 minus 4.45 by 2. Okay, by 2 means only on roof condition only half of the column we consider. Plus 437.92. 3.5 minus 0.45 by 2. Same similarly, these are the walls, these are the beams, these are the columns, these are the slab weight, self weight. The total weight is 4509.4 kilonewtons, seismic weight of roof structure. Okay, like that, floors we consider. Dead load plus live load. Live load already we have 768 kilonewtons. We calculated 768 kilonewtons. Okay. Live load also we already calculated. Floor plus beam plus columns plus walls. Floors already calculated. Beams also we have two types of beams, longitudinal and transverse. Columns, the total height of the floor is single per meter floor 157.02 into 3.5. Total column floor to floor height is 3.5 meters. Is given in the problem. Next, walls 469.2 is the lateral wall and longitudinal longitudinal wall and the transverse walls. Only consider the wall is below the depth of the beam. Below the depth of the beam is 0.45 depth. We remove 3.5 minus 0.45. 3.5 is the floor to floor height minus 0.45. Okay. Like that transverse wall also. Then live load. The total load is 6364.83 kilonewtons. Total how many floors and roofs? 6 floors plus 1 roof. 6. This value into 6 and 4509.4 into 1 roof. The total seismic weight of building is 42698.2 kilonewtons. This is the seismic weight of building. Next, another parameter we have for calculating base shear is AH. AH is the coefficient of horizontal acceleration. Okay. Now we calculate AH value. AH equal to, we have formula Z by 2 into I by R into SA by G as per code IS 119 zone 2002 part 1 page 14 class 6.4.2. Z is the zone factor, already explained in the procedure video, the last video. Okay, as per zone we have 4 zones, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5. Based on zone, the value is given on code. Okay, on code page 14 6.4.2 class. Okay, Z by 2 into I by R into SA by G. Base shear already AH in W already now calculated with the value. Z is the zone factor. Location Ahmedabad is a 0.16. Is a city wise means NHS E in the code book. See that yes, I is the important factor, important for institutional building. This is the institutional building. Institutional important hospitals or institutional or any important structures take 1.5. Other normal buildings we take 1. Response reduction factor is page 18 table 6. 6 is the important factor value, and the response reduction factor R value in table 8 R equal to 5 for SMRM. SMRM is special reinforced concrete moment resistance frame. Some important buildings we take SMRM, otherwise OMRM, ordinary reinforced concrete moment resistance frame, that is 3 value. In this case R equal to 5 we take it as per code. Before we find a SA by G, axial spectral acceleration, SA by G, before we calculated SA by G, before we calculate SA by G, calculate time period. Time period for infill walls. Infill walls means the filled walls, the frame with wall. Calculate T equals 0.09 H by root T is given in code. H is the total height of structure, height of the building, that equal to 24.5 meters, 3.5 into 7-story building, 3.5 for floor to floor height, total 24.5 meters. Earthquake along X direction. X direction means, for example, the plan is like this. The lateral force in X direction means we take this value. Okay, this 24 meter value. X direction equal 0.09 by root. Similarly, Ty means 0.09. For example, suppose the lateral force is from Y direction, then 0.09 24 by Y direction means we take 16 value, 16 meters. Okay, like that we take. Based on this time period value, we calculate SA by G. Type of soil, medium soil. We take medium. We have 3 types of rocks in this SA by G graph. That is spectral acceleration. One is hard soil, 2 is medium soil, 3 is the soft soil. Based on soil condition, we take the time period corresponding